Hi everybody. Before I get started, I would just like to say thank you to everybody who reached out to me and my family over the last couple of days. They have been an emotional roller coaster, and I just wanted to thank everybody for the love and support that you have shown us. But I'm back in action, and I wanted to come on live tonight and talk about ways in which you can gain more self-confidence and in turn look and feel better about yourself. So for those who know me, thank you for tuning back in again, and for those who don't, I'm Zoe, and I'm here to empower you to be a better version of yourself through fitness and health. So I'm talking to you tonight, the girl who looks in the mirror and absolutely hates what she sees and just picks her bodies apart. I'm talking to the guy who won't go and play at the park with his friends when they want to have a kick about football because he just won't be able to keep up. I'm talking to the person who turns down invitations to go out because they have no clothes in the wardrobe that fit or that they're comfortable in. Guys, I have been there. You might look at me today and think, how on earth has she been there? Like, all the self-confidence she has, all the things that she gets up to, and wonder how the heck I do it. But truly, I have been there, I have been you, I can relate to you, and it has so become my passion and purpose to impart with so many people what I have learned and what I have experienced, because I want to help change people's lives, and I'm going to teach you ways to do it. And what changed for me was when I started exercise, and that might seem like the most simple thing, but it really changed the course of my life. And it might sound cheesy, but you know, when we have no self-confidence and we doubt ourselves, and oftentimes it's when we become mothers as well. All the mothers out there will be able to relate to this, so put up some like and love buttons if you can relate to this. You lose your self-identity. You're no longer yourself. You're someone's mum, you're someone's wife, or you're someone's husband. Whatever it is, you're not you anymore, and that's a really hard thing to try and rein back in. And like I said, when I started working out and giving that time back to myself, so many things changes, and you'll hear me talk about this a lot, and it's because it changed so much for me, and I have learned and grown, and I want to share that with you. Sometimes when we don't feel like we have that self-confidence or self-love, we start taking it out on the people who we care about the most and picking fights for absolutely no reason, because we're fundamentally unhappy with ourselves. So when we work out and we give ourselves that, we start to love ourselves again, and then we're happier and we're so much nicer to be around. We don't pick unnecessary fights anymore, and the world is just such a better place. What changed for me was when I realized I could impart this to other people. So not only was I just working out, I then became a coach and started helping other people. And when you create that nurturing and loving environment to support someone else, you have to level up yourself. So my self-confidence grew, the belief in myself grew, because it had to, because how could I empower other people if I wasn't empowering myself? And that is what I teach in all of my groups. I teach people to love themselves first, to do it for them, to show up for themselves and make all the difference in their own lives. And everyone has a story to tell, everybody. You should never be ashamed of your story. Any lesson, any trial, any tribulation that you've been through, you can use that to not only empower yourself, but to empower other people. And over time, I've really learned that by embracing who I am and by sharing my story, it has empowered so many more people. And I'm encouraging you today to join me on this journey. It's your journey, but we can travel it together. And I would love for you guys to speak to some of my customers, because hearing it from me is one thing, but I had a thought earlier that maybe on one of my Ask Me Anything Fridays, I can get them to come and join me on the live, and you can ask them anything and about how the experience of joining Intuitive Fitness has changed their life for the better, not just through fitness, but through everything else they've gained as a result. So I'm asking you right now, why not you? What story do you have to share? Once you liberate yourself enough to do that, to start sharing little by little, piece by piece, you will feel so much better about yourself. I am starting my next challenge group on March the 26th, and I'm inviting you to join me. It doesn't have to be about fitness. It's not about that. In my groups, I teach mindset. I teach self-love. I'm a self-love warrior because I have been there and done it and experienced it. I teach you how to practice gratitude every day. I teach you how to move your body and exercise because you love it, not because you hate it. And I am opening this invitation to you. There are two ways in which you can join me. You can either join me as part of my challenge group, where we do a 30-day challenge and we're all in this together. The encouraging, nurturing environment that we create is just so empowering, and you would just love to be a part of it. I know you will get so much out of it. And the second is obviously to join my team. Like, if you wondered, like, what the heck is this girl up to all the time? Like, how does she get to travel so much? How does she get to just hang out and do lives and go to the beach and go on all these crazy adventures? Like, there is power in sharing your story. You can actually make a career out of it, but it doesn't feel like work when it's your passion. So I'm going to drop in the comments below application forms to both my challenge group and to become part of my team. There's no obligation. You guys can just get a feel for it and see what it is all about, and I would be happy to answer any questions you have. So drop a comment below, fill out the application form, and I can send you over more information. But I truly am on a mission. I have found my passion and my purpose, and it's all about finding your own confidence, feeling better about yourself, looking better, and just having that energy and living a purpose and passion-driven life, because it is so liberating, and I want you to be a part of that with me. So thank you for tuning in. As always, thank you for the love and the support. Drop up some hearts and some like and love buttons, and share with friends as well if you think they can benefit from joining me on this journey. And I hope that my lives bring value to you all. And thank you so much again, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye guys.